Hello, and welcome to Coaching Corner with me, Tracy Forsyth. And today we're going to be talking about how not to be a wallflower in meetings. So, is this you? Do you often feel like you are a bit of a wallflower in meetings? And what I mean by that is rarely saying anything, being scared to ask a question or raise a point in case you're wrong. You might be held back by fear of looking stupid. And then do you feel stupid for not saying anything? Well, fear not, you are most definitely not alone. And this topic comes up so much in coaching. So why does it matter? Well, if you, like most people, are someone who wants to create positive impact, wants to be heard, wants to be seen, wants recognition for the good that you do, then you just can't be that wallflower. You have to be seen and heard, and you have to contribute to the conversation, the debate, the discussion. And doing that is just an important part of delivering and showing your value to others. So, there's lots of reasons why people find it hard, but if this is you, then here are some ideas that I really, really encourage you to try. So, number one, go prepared with some icebreaker comments for when you arrive. So breaking the ice, so this can be anything. It can be something that you've seen on the news. It can be that water cooler moment everyone's talking about. It could be a congratulations to somebody else on the team for an award or an achievement they've just received. Just something small to start the conversation. This you can prepare in advance. Think about it when you're on your way to the meeting or before. So number two, get yourself on the agenda in advance. Offer to present something from your department or some work that you've been doing, an update on some work you've been doing or a case study. Put a discussion topic on the table that you prepare for and present or kick off. This way, you know in advance the points you want to make, and you will feel confident in your knowledge. I know that's terrifying for some people, but listen, you can do it. Number three, asking questions is the easiest way not to be a wallflower. If you ask for clarification, can I just check, is what you're saying such and such? Okay, thank you. Or ask a supplementary question for clarity. Just for clarity, can I just ask you such and such? Questions for greater understanding, for added depth, etc., etc. And don't worry, asking a question won't make you look stupid. It will make you look interested and engaged. So number four, support others or underline the point that they are making. This is so easy too. Something as simple as that, that's such a good point, Bob. I totally agree because ... It's so easy because it's so easy. You don't have to do the hard work. You're just agreeing with somebody else or supporting somebody. Oh, that's so interesting. Well, isn't that fascinating? Yeah. So it's easy. Plus it's a generous and collegiate thing to do. And number five, if you don't agree with something, but you aren't 100% sure you're right, you can try saying things like, well, one thing I'm thinking of, and correct me if I'm wrong, but, and then you go into it. Or you can say something like, I'm just curious, have you thought about such and such? Would that be a problem or not? So you can raise your points without feeling that you have to be 100% rock solid on what you're saying. Just a thought. So number six, in the same way that you had an icebreaker, think about a closer, something to end on when the meeting is coming to an end. So this might be, reaching out to somebody who's brought something up and say, listen, I'd love to find out more or discuss more. How about a coffee or a follow-up to discuss? Or it might be something more sociable to the group, like, I don't know, has everyone entered the Secret Santa? Anything. So as you had an icebreaker, have a closer. And my final note is the rule of thumb that I have. So if you're feeling like a wallflower and you want to change that, challenge yourself to speak at least once for every 10 minutes of the meeting. So if it's a 30-minute meeting, speak a minimum of 3 times. If it's a 60-minute meeting, then it's 6 times minimum. It really does get easier the more you do it. Okay, so I hope that helps. As I say, it's a topic that comes up often, and I know that these techniques have worked, so give it a go. So as I say, be fearlessly you. It takes work to become fearlessly you. And this work is some of it. These tools and techniques are some of it, but I promise you it is totally worth it. All right, let me know how you go. Take care.